Right. A few thoughts. A few thoughts. It's obviously it's. It looks like it's more or less confirmed that Ronaldo is going to Manchester City. And Twitter is popping off. It's been a mad transfer window. I'm not gonna lie. It's been absolutely crazy. First and foremost, the Messi thing seems to be the makeshift. Barca screw up, they can't register, so Messi then joins PSG. Then as soon as Messi joins PSG, now Mbappe is more or less looks like he's probably going to join Madrid, and then out of nowhere, Ronaldo's like, I don't want to play for Juventus anymore. I don't know if that's because of Allegri, I don't know, and out of nowhere, um, it's pretty much been confirmed, or looks like it's been confirmed, that he's going to Manchester City. And this obviously, I mean, we obviously did the Champions League draw a while back, the Premier League draw, but this whole thing makes things huge. I mean, to be honest, as a Manchester United fan, I'm not going to be one of those fans that's like, oh, slates Ronaldo or says this thing. I do think it's a bit, it's not great, to be honest, especially considering what he did at United, Sir Alex Ferguson, and even just from a Juventus fan, the fact that like you're doing this. I mean, there's only 5 days before the transfer window closes, and you're giving, Juventus not that much time to sign a replacement. So from a respect point of view, it's not great either. But of course, this throws open the CL and PL wide open. I think Ronaldo, if at the start of this transfer window, people were saying, "Oh yeah, United signed a Jadon Sancho and Varane. We should be able to challenge for a league." But then you look at now at the end of this transfer window, and you're like, actually, United will be lucky to finish fourth, to be honest, because Liverpool are back to where they are if they don't have any injuries. Chelsea obviously added Lukaku, probably, and Koundé. And City have obviously signed Grealish and Ronaldo. Well, signed Grealish and Ronaldo. So you'd think that, to be honest, like, really, are United going to be in a title challenge? Are we going to even come close to getting to the Champions League semi-finals with everything that's going on in Europe? No. And that for me is a disappointing thing. It's not so much that we didn't even have an interest in signing Ronaldo, which I think we should have. It's that we just have not been as proactive as other clubs to really strengthen our team. That for me is the big takeaway. And I'll go a bit more on this when we do the deadline transfer day. But when you look at the fact that like McTominay is now going to be out, when Cavani and a few others look like, maybe Fred possibly, like with they're going to the World Cup qualifiers, and they're going to have to quarantine due to COVID because they're in red light type of countries, flag countries, sorry. So we're going to be without Cavani for a while, McTominay for a while. Rashford is obviously out as well. It's getting peak, and suddenly I'm becoming more and more pessimistic about this coming season, about what United can realistically do, and I've adjusted my expectations to the fact that fourth place and a domestic cup is going to be a good season. I don't see us doing any more than that, not with this coach, and also not with the backing that we've got so far, because we needed more, because our rivals already had solid squads, have now strengthened more so than we have. Let's be real here. Unless United go out the back and sign a good quality DM midfielder, which I don't think we're going to do, we're in pieces. And this just goes to show you, whatever people say, where the nature of United is right now, in that we're not one of the big clubs of Europe anymore. We're not, because you look at what Madrid did. You look at what these clubs do. That they want to get a player, and they will sign a player regardless. United are just not in that situation right now. I wish Sancho and Varane well, and hopefully they do improve our team when they actually freaking play. But yeah, man. But like I said about Ronaldo, just got ending with Ronaldo. We'll see what happens. I'm still quite skeptical as to how he will fit in Pep's system, whether he'll be able to press, whether he'll be able to, ball control, as it were. Like, not that his ball control is bad, but I don't know, he just doesn't seem like the type of player that, for me, will work in Pep's system. And this is now a 37-year-old Ronaldo. I get he was in Serie A, but he's going to be coming back to a very, very competitive Premier League. I just don't think it's going to be as easy as it was when he was at Manchester United. And he doesn't track back. I don't know. I just think it's going to be difficult. And if he signs I don't know what the contract is, but it's presumably not going to be a year. So if he signs a 2, maybe 3-year deal, you're talking about a 40-year-old Ronaldo playing for Manchester City potentially, 39, 40, which is insane. And probably means that City are probably not going to go for another striker anytime soon. So, I mean, the irony is that this actually all stems from Spurs not letting Kane go, because if any, and this is the thing, if any United fan wants someone to blame, don't blame Ronaldo, blame Daniel Levy, because had Daniel Levy sold Kane for the amount of money that City were offering, which was insane, and players, then City wouldn't be going for Ronaldo, would they? They wouldn't be going for Ronaldo. The PSG manager wouldn't be going for Ronaldo, and so Ronaldo would have had to accept his stay at Juventus. But because Daniel Levy is Scrooge, he's staying. So it is what it is. But yeah, I don't hold any ill will. He, at the end of the day, he gave us great moments. And I've said this to several people. Like, maybe it would hurt me a lot more if he went to Liverpool. That would be a problem. That would be a massive problem. But I don't consider Manchester City as rivals to United. I don't consider a team who's won an inferior amount of domestic titles and hasn't even won a Champions League as a rival. You know, yes, they're doing better in recent years, but we know that Pep is going to leave in 2023, so 2 years time from now, and then they'll probably go back to where they were, to be honest. You know, win a CL, and then maybe we can talk. Other than that, as far as I'm concerned, they're not rivals. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts on Ronaldo going. What are your thoughts? Upset, crying, hurt, betrayer, or do you not care? Remember to like, share, and subscribe to our Devil Studio. Follow us on Twitter and X. Smash that notification button for latest news. Have a nice day, everyone, and cheers.